What's up, guys? So we have the first round of the custom pressure washing solution for my garage. I mentioned it in some previous videos a while back. It's a couple weeks before the actual install of it, but we have some relocating to do on the wall. And Mike's up here from California, so we are basically moving some stuff around. This is my current hose bib. And what we have to do is the pressure washing system is going to go on here. If you remember, this is what I ran over to my breaker box. That's a dedicated 20 amp just for this system. So what's going to have to happen is we're going to move the hose bib over here and we're going to raise it up a little bit because Matt has a adapter, basically a bucket filling adapter that'll quick connect into here. That'll make it really easy to fill buckets and everything. So we need to get that up off the ground. So we're going to move him over here, get it out of the way. And then we have to also put in a new fitting. We already measured it, but you can see right down here, this is going to be a direct feed to the pressure washer. So we'll come out here, we'll go in, we'll have a water filtration, a CR spotless system, but then also a direct feed right into the pressure washer. So we'll have almost dedicated bib over here for miscellaneous water, hose attachment, whatever you need, but then also a dedicated water feed just for the pressure washer. So we're going to kind of start cutting up some stuff here and move it all around. It's pretty simple, but we just got to kind of get our bearings straight, and once we have all that and the drywall pulled off, we'll kind of come back and show you what we're doing. So we're basically just going to cut out a big square. There's not a stud over here, so we're probably going to have to put a 2x4 and something in here to support this piece, but we're just going to pull this whole big piece off at once. That gives us a bunch of space to work and whatnot, and it's also easier to patch, you know, putting some tape in there. Mike can give a little narration, because this is what Mike can do all this stuff. I'm just here for moral support. I'm kidding. I kind of know what's going on, but Mike knows all. Mike can just do this in like 5 minutes. Yeah, Mike can do this in like 5 minutes, where this would take me like 4 hours. So we have the drywall off. We have to basically pull this off.
You got polyline, right, instead of copper.
Yep.
So we're going to take the blocking off that the flange is screwed to. We're going to turn it 90 degrees, right, because we don't have the ability
to turn that.
We don't have those tools here.
Yeah.
So this is done special, right? So we're going to turn this, screw it to this stud.
So this is facing that way.
Right, and then this is 1/2 inch pipe. We're going to unthread this out, and we're going to continue on out of this with copper. Come over here, tee off, come over here for your feed, right? And then we're going to go, we're going to come down 90 down, and come over here
there,
and put your hose bib over here.
So there's some method.
It's going to basically be like that screwed against the wall. That'll give us clearance. And this, like I said, that's 1/2 inch pipe, so we'll be able to.
And we have the drywall pieces over here. We were going to try to reuse it. We might be able to reuse one of the pieces, but we figured it was easier to cut it in half at this point because we couldn't get it off the studs. So we kind of just cut it right down the middle and pulled it off. And so we're going to make a trip to the hardware store, get some drywall, get some other stuff, get some fittings, and we'll see you guys in a second. Situation report. Had to make a Home Depot field trip. And who says Infinity Coupes are not practical? Now, to be perfectly honest, the trunks on these are horrible, but they do show you how to hold 2 golf bags, and that's it. Now, this next part typically is done without insulation or anything, so if you see that it's close to insulation, there's an open flame, it's okay. We have plenty of water around here, big bucket of water, spray bottles, so if you're gonna do this at home, just be careful. Here's where we're at. The hose bib used to be basically here. We have now the feed. This is the main water, the white line. So we come in here. This is up. This will where the new hose bib comes out of the wall at. And this feed right down here, we're going to come out of the wall, put a little 90, and that'll come up the wall, and that's where all the external piping will be for the CR spotless and all that. But everything's soldered in and kind of set in. Day 2 of the piping project, the preliminary install for the Obsessed Garage pressure washing package. Now all the mudding is done. As you can see, the hose bib's kind of dialed in here. It's not moving. It's in there. Got the little plug down here, so there's gonna be a 90 coming out of here, and then that's where all the external piping is gonna come out of, like I mentioned. So we kind of touched up some other areas. We're gonna paint probably most of this because I have some staining and some other stuff on the wall here, so we figured we'll just kind of go through and paint the rest of the wall. But once that's done, I'll show you guys it all completes. Mike, you did a good job, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Now, if it starts leaking in like 2 months, you're gonna have to come back out here.
We'll figure that out. Yeah.
This is gonna probably end up being a 2 or 3 series part video. We're not just gonna kind of do an out of the box pressure washer here. We're gonna do Matt Moorman's custom pressure washing solution from Obsessed Garage. If you follow him, check out his channel. He's got detailing everything. If you're super into detailing, super obsessed about it, go check him out. But I have over here to my left a ton of just boxes and everything like that. It's gonna be going on the wall over here, the hose bib, and then we have a direct feed water line that'll be going just to the pressure washer. So it'll fit nicely on this wall. This is a package that Matt's kind of developed, designed up. There's nothing like it. Krenzel pressure washer itself is developed for this, for him. It's a very clean, very nice, you know, perfect looking setup. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys how it all would ship to you, all the pieces. This isn't something that you're just gonna be able to throw up on the wall in 2 seconds and do. There will be some prep work for you to do, such as basically plumbing up the water lines. Again, I have the hose bib up here. This will be kind of just a dedicated bucket filler or whatever else you want to use it for. This line over here will feed right out into the pressure washing system. We're gonna have a deionized water, a CR spotless system in here. So we'll have all that set up in here, and we'll be able to actually wash in the garage here. Now, this is bathroom paint, so to speak, so it will stand up to the humidity and everything. And when I wash the car in here, the car will be in the center. Keep in mind, you're using a pressure washer, so you're not shooting water everywhere. It's more of a mist. And this is on a slight grade, so we'll be able to wash in here in the middle of winter, crack the garage door a little bit, squeegee it out. So let me get all this stuff unboxed and at least just laid out so you guys can see how many pieces are involved here. It's quite a lot, but I wanted to bring you guys along for more of you detailing aficionados here on the channel. If you're just into seeing cars and stuff go fast, or you want to see the McLaren, it might make an appearance in here. It's right over here. But this is going to be more focused on a pressure washing setup. Like I said, if you know Matt, everything's dialed into perfection. Part of the reason why I wanted to go with this system. So he'll actually be here tomorrow. We'll be installing this together, kind of doing a little collab video back and forth. So I figured I would film this ahead of time, get all this taken care of. Anyways, guys, let me get this stuff all laid out and unboxed so I can just kind of show you what comes with this package. All these boxes you see here, don't mind the buckets and everything, but all these boxes are what comes with it. So it's quite a decent amount of stuff. It's a little more than you would anticipate, but again, this is a custom setup. This is gonna go on the wall and be there, and it's gonna look nice, and it's a really well done system. So just again, keep that in mind. There's gonna be some prep work, there's gonna be some install work. This isn't something where you just go to Lowe's, buy a pressure washer, hook it up, and start right away. So just keep that in mind. But here you guys go. This is basically everything you need. Again, the CR spotless system, which is your deionizer, your water filter, the pressure washer itself. This is all your piping packaging with all the hardware and everything, your wand and your wand holder, the stainless steel shelf, which again, that'll mount right about up top there. That'll hold the pressure washer. You have piping. This is the hose reel, the foam can, and the gun. You get everything with this kit. I mean, Matt's got, I don't know how many hours, days, months into buying this and piecing this together, and this is kind of his ultimate pressure washing package. I'm excited to get it installed. I've been anxiously awaiting to get all these pieces. I know when you have to order these, Matt was waiting for a while to get them, but everything should be in stock now. Other than that, let's get to it. Here's our situation report. We have all the issues repaired. We have everything braced. So behind this drywall here is all the bracing, because the hose reel, especially the hose reel, because you're gonna be pulling on that all the time. We forgot to brace all that when we did the plumbing and stuff. So we got all that ripped apart. Now we're basically literally standing here watching paint dry. Again, 100% custom solution. You don't have to do this. You could have just slapped a piece of board on the wall if you really wanted to, and then just drilled everything to that. But I wanted to be as clean as I could and kind of make it look like it's meant to be there. So that's where we're at right now. Just waiting for that, get that patched up, and then we'll get everything, all of this, onto there.